This is a Patreon. Man, y'all didn't hear your boy Jsea last week because I was, out running these miles, you know what I'm saying? And I got lost downtown, bro. Went and ran my 13 right after the run. Because, early on, when you get there downtown, when you go into a race, when you go into a half marathon, it's a lot of people out there, especially in Houston. Like, Houston people like to run, especially in run season. So, get there, it's 6 a.m. and it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
When you get downtown, they got things, different streets blocked off.
Allen Parkway is always the main one.
Right, yeah, exactly. But I come from 45 to get to downtown destinations because I always know where Houston halves always start right there by that, what's that? It's by that theater. It's like a theater right there. I forgot.
Oh, you talking about down Travis and
yeah,
it's like Travis and Capitol Street.
Yeah, over there. It's like one area. Yeah. So I go downtown. They got stuff blocked off. And I'm trying to make the race like get there, limber up a little bit, stretch, and then start when it starts. I don't like starting like way after and shit. I like to get ahead of the crowd.
Gotcha. So it's a staggered start.
No, it's just like everybody's at the line, and then when they say ready, say go, like you just gradually go across the line. But it'd be a lot of people cluttered.
Yeah.
So I like to be in the clutter and then just kind of run out of it.
Yeah.
And then once I'm clear, and then I just do my pace.
Gotcha.
But get there to do that, so I have to find the first parking garage is available. You ain't finding shit on the street. It's too many. And then you don't want to park too far.
Right.
So, boom, go to the first garage I see. Man, directly after that thing, I say what's up, take some pictures, whatever. Say goodbye to my wife and them. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to just go get my car over here. Walk over here. It's not in that garage. I walk back to the other garage. It's not. And I'm like, hold up. Oh, shit. Like, I have no clue.
Did you get told?
No.
Were you in the wrong lot?
Long story short, I had to go home, call. Nobody was available. I had to call my pops to take me downtown and take me directly. I wanted to go directly the path that I got there. But the street started opening up, so
now you don't know which
now
streets
I don't
turned
know.
down.
Nigga, we down there. And then before that, nigga, I got on 3/4 tights with no shirt on. And I can't put my shirt on because it's wet and sweaty.
So you still
I'm just walking around like an idiot with hot, cold, and fucking legs hurting. So my pops get out there. We check all around. We asking security and shit. They like, I don't know. They probably told you. So I'm like, man, I'm about to just go file a report, whatever. As soon as we get over 45, I see a parking garage right there on the corner when you get to 45 in that intersection where Allen Parkway is.
Yep.
And I was like, nah, turn around. Let's go to that one right there. Sure enough, win that hoe. I was like, oh, yeah, this the one. And then I found my car. Yeah. So that's why I didn't fucking make it.
That happened to me at the Galleria one time. I could not find my car in that big-ass, confusing-ass parking lot.
Which one?
I was on the Joey Uptown side.
Oh, yeah, see that?
So it's like
three different ones.
Yeah, so I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I still don't know. I don't know how I found my car.
Your car still there?
No, my car has since been retired.
Oh yeah. Your shit got caught on flame.
But yeah, I've experienced that before.
Yeah. But you said you just got done voting?
Yeah, I did. I had to do a what is it called? A limited ballot because my registered address is in Fort Bend County, and I've since moved to Harris County. So I had to do a limited. I had to
do that too.
So it switches my registration and it allows me to vote. Yep.
Paper, yeah.
I had to fill out the paperwork.
Yeah. I thought we had a problem. He was like, okay, your account says you have to do. I'm like, oh, hold up. What does that mean? Because I'm black. Like, I thought we had a problem. Because I never had a problem. I was like, oh, nah, it is different.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, okay.
Nah. But shout out to the ladies that was working in the county building downtown, man. Y'all were super nice. One lady, she was kind of mad at everybody because it was a long line. And she was like, now I've been down here for 2 weeks. And my only question is, where have y'all been? Because we done had 10 people total in these 2 weeks. When I tell you it was like 100 people.
Oh, of course. Because
trying to vote last minute.
It's vote week now. Well, next week.
And I don't want to get in that November 5th mess.
Yeah, that's going to be messy. It's already getting messy. You seen that video of that white man with all I forgot what state it was in, but white dude go inside the voting booth. He's causing a ruckus. He throws his hat because I guess they tell him. I couldn't make out what the lady said, but she said something about wait in line or some shit. He threw his hat. It's like, yep, see, I'm next in line. Threw his hat at the person next. Like, see, I'm next in line. And then the lady was like, you need to relax. She's like, you need to shut the fuck up and let me vote. He talking to the woman.
Damn.
Like your aunt. Like,
hey, the voting is serious,
and then the one lady, he put his hands in the one lady's face. She smacked him. And he charged at her, and they was like stopping him. It was no male representation in the room.
That's another thing that is true. There was no male anywhere near the voting, like the voting employees that were working it.
Yeah, I never seen males.
In the case where I was at, it was all a bunch of middle-aged to older black women.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit getting crazy. I went.
But go vote, man.
Yeah,
go vote. Even if you live in Texas, I know it's a red state historically as far as the president is concerned, but it's judges on the ballot. There's railroad leaders, whatever you call them, but it's more than just the president and the vice president on the ballot. And honestly, those are the ones who kind of make the country move. Is the
vote for the streets of Houston.
Yes.
They got the little, you can vote for or against. So take that seriously. I don't like telling people, like, especially younger people, like, hey, you need to go vote. I say exercise your right to vote.
You have the right to do it.
If you have the right and you're registered, why not? And do your research, then, go do it. But I don't like just, hey, you should go vote. Like, you should do it. You better go do it.
I simply vote just because, like, my family is from Alabama. And, historically, all of the things that went down during the Jim Crow era, like, my grandmother was there. My mom was at the tail end of that. Like, my dad was right there in it. So for me, it's just a simple, like, homage to everybody that came before me that fought for me to have this right for me to exercise. So even if I don't believe in the candidates, I go vote. Yeah. Like, it's just
and just vote your interest too. We're grown now.
Yeah, we are. We are.
When I was 18, I voted for Obama my very first time.
Mine too.
18. That was 2008. It was his first term. Felt proud to do it. And we'll never have another election like that. Ever.
That was different.
Like, it wasn't like now.
I remember where I was when the announcement came through that he had won the Electoral College. I was sitting in Lebanon, Tennessee. This is, we're at a restaurant, me and my teammate. And now Lebanon, Tennessee is predominantly white. So we're at the little sports bar and it comes across the TV that, President Barack Obama has been elected president. The amount of white people that were like stuck, like in disbelief. And me and my teammate was just sitting there like, yeah, motherfucker. About to shake some shit up around this bitch.
Yeah, that's a fucking good feeling. But I think, like, even after it happened, when he won, it was like the next day or that week, all you heard was like real joy from people. That's what I saw in the streets.
It was mixed.
I didn't see the mix.
It was and that's because
it felt fresh for everybody.
It was, but I was in smack dab Republican County,
of course,
right there in Middle Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So it was mixed reaction because you have those people out there that are progressive and are not of the good old boy mindset. But you have a lot that are, and you can tell. I went to school with a bunch of them.
Oh yeah,
like I know for a fact that, and there was when I was in junior college, I'm sitting in history class, and my history teacher was this great history buff. Like, he had books written, he knows his stuff. Now he looks like Colonel Sanders. So hearing this older white man who looks like a plantation owner speak about, Jim Crow and all of those events that happened back then, and he kind of draws you in to the point where you feel like you're there.
Yeah.
So much so that a white girl, now mind you, it's like 8 black people in this class. 4 of us are basketball players, so 4 of us are like huddled, like sitting right next to each other in the fourth. And we sitting there taking notes, and this girl raises her hand, and he was telling us about, there was a school in Monteagle, Tennessee, that taught how to peacefully protest. So like all of the sit-ins, Rosa Parks not getting up, all of that was planned, according to our history lesson.
Right.
Like that stuff was planned, and they learned how to do those things in Monteagle, Tennessee. I think it was, I can't remember what movie it was, but they were actually training them for the sit-in.
You talking about the butler.
Yes.
Yep.
They were training them for the sit-in. So it added some validity once I saw that movie to what he was saying.
I think those kids went to Tuskegee, or either Tuskegee or Fisk.
I want to say it was Fisk.
Where's Fisk at?
Tennessee,
right? Both of them in Tennessee,
down the
right?
No, Tuskegee is in Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Tuskegee's down by
So it had
Auburn.
to be Fisk.
Oh, yeah.
It was Fisk.
So, so we're all drawn in and we're paying attention, and random white girl, I don't know why she did it, and I don't think she's racist, but I think she was just so into the story. She raised her hand and she was like, Professor such and such, the school in Monteagle, was it only for the colors? I mean, black people? And we looked, we was like, yo, did this bitch just call us colored in the middle of the classroom? I want to shoot her some bail and say she wasn't racist, but she just kind of got caught up in it because he was talking that way. You know what I'm saying? Telling the story.
It was funny. I was in college. I had U.S. history, and we was going over the slave transport process.
The Middle Passage.
Yeah, Middle Passage.
Yeah.
Then we got to the point where they got to shore and they was doing the auctions. Like they got to that part where they clean them up and all that. So she, and there's a white woman, we had a white teacher, and my militant ass was just watching her the whole time. Like, man, she was so uncomfortable, like talking about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, just talk. You a teacher. Like, just talk. So like she was trying to explain it, like explain how they would sell the slave. Like if you were, so she used me as an example, bro. And I'm like,
she
was like, well,
she should have came prepared
that's
with
what I was like,
slides. You can't use a live Negro in an auction demonstration.
I'm like, I know what you're trying to. I told her this in class. I'm like, I know you're doing, but that's inappropriate.
Dog, you can't use.
I feel you. And everybody started like, it was a mixture of laughter and
but you would be a buck. Like they would.
But that's what she was saying.
Like,
that's what she was saying.
You would go for a lot.
I was like, hey, just pull up a Google picture of something. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
Unbelievable, man.
No,
Read
but
the
we're
room.
having a conversation. I was like, I
and this is at TSU?
No.
Oh.
This was before. This was when I was taking hell no, because ain't no white women teaching
I was
history
like, wait
at
a
TSU.
minute, man.
This one I was taking classes, like summer classes.
Gotcha.
And shit, like to get ahead. But yeah, she said that shit and I said it straight. But it wasn't I still made her feel comfortable because I knew
like,
she was trying her best to do the job. But nah, you fucked up.
Dog. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
And I'm all for a demonstration in the classroom.
Yeah.
Man.
But man, what's been going on, man? I don't know what else to talk about. Sports is going hard. You went to where?
I went to my daughter's homecoming. She's a 7th grader. She cheerleads. So this was like,
say, goddamn, your daughter in college?
Nah, she's she in 7th grade, man. And
they have homecomings in middle school?
That's what I said. I was like, they don't save nothing for high school and
homecoming.
They have 8th grade prom, all types of stuff.
Well, nah, we have prom. What did we have?
So she comes to my house. The dance is tonight, by the way. She comes to my house to get her hair done, and she has this sign. Somebody done asked her to go to homecoming with them. They done had the whole presentation.
Gentlemen of them.
It was, and I was torn because I'm like, okay, she's been waiting on this, and I knew she had. And he came through. So on the real nigga side of me, I'm like, Okay, salute. Like, you did your job. You did what you were supposed to do. You made my daughter feel special. On the dad side of it, though, I'll beat your ass. Stay the fuck away from my daughter, bro.
Man, no, man.
This is.
I think about that time. I never did no shit like that in grade school.
No.
Ever.
No, I didn't do that for prom.
Yeah.
I didn't do that for prom.
I got asked to prom.
I did too. My sophomore year, my junior year, I got asked to prom.
Like I
think she used me for the pictures, but
of course,
that's another story for another day.
I knew what she was doing.
I wouldn't talk much after that.
Yeah, I wasn't tripping.
But yeah, man, little dude done asked my daughter to homecoming, man. I do not know how I feel about it, man.
Man,
I don't know how I feel about it.
How you were.
Because I'm like, y'all 12.
But you was like a silent killer type dude pulling chicks. You wasn't no.
I ain't really coming to my own until like college.
I mean, I can understand.
Like middle school, high school.
But you was still prime time in high school or no?
Nah.
Was you balling?
Yeah, I was on the team. I ain't play.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, they ain't play me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't come into my own until college. And when college hit, it was on.
Because my junior year in high school, when I started to realize my superpowers, or your bag, or your swag,
it's a superpower.
And it's
your superpower. Everybody has their superpower.
Yeah, when you get into that bag, and then you figure out you got the salt, or you got that it factor to women, and it's just like, now I just gotta fine tune my strengths. Yeah. And bury my weaknesses deep down until I can use the weakness. Until I can use the weakness to get to the strength. If that makes sense.
You're a manipulator.
No, not necessarily. Every nigga is gonna manipulate a little bit.
I think people are manipulators.
Every nigga is gonna people, but every nigga is gonna manipulate when it comes to women because we're already down bad. Like they're already up. The women are always gonna be, what's the word?
They hold the card.
They got the card.
They
so you already,
because no matter what you do, she still either has to say yes or no.
Right. Yeah. So sometimes you gotta use the weak or the vulnerability. Let's say that to correlate with your strength.
Yeah.
Or to bring your strength out, or like you said, manipulate the situation. Let's just say that. Not the woman, just the situation. Okay. You can't manipulate the woman. She gonna make a decision.
True.
You can't manipulate. I mean, people say, oh, he had her mind. Like, nah. There's things that go into that. Like, but no one man can just control a woman or a group of women. I don't think so.
I would have to disagree.
Without a pattern of things happening, not just off the rip.
Okay.
Off the rip, no way.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I've seen things that's happened.
It's some things. It's some what they call it now.
Extenuating circumstances.
Yeah. Well, no. What was they calling? Like, I was hearing some shit online. We was talking about it on the pod. They got if you got financial strain over me, that's bullying. Like, they got these different types of.
It's this new. Yeah. What is it called? Financial abuse.
Yeah, that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can throw that against you, but ain't no nigga just out the gate getting a woman's mind warped like that, just to the T.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is all sensitive.
Now with your
eyes, new information.
You can get them. With
my daughter.
When they look into your eyes, you can get them to melt a little bit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? You still got to put a little work in. You know what I'm saying?
That you do, but it don't be like how people think. Like, that's the part where I be confused, because, like, let's just say with me. That's what I'm saying.
But, it don't. But the door's open though. It's not saying we're not saying that you a chick magnet like that, and you like got this aura like, this nigga silk is just going. Nah, it's just like you open the door because they like your aura.
Okay.
And you're tall, you got a grayish beard, and you got green eyes, and you got the smile and the laughter and the character. So that's gonna open the door to whatever. So when you walk in the room and open your mouth and look a girl in her eye, that's half the battle.
You might be
for you.
You might be right.
I don't know. I was just watching your ass.
I'm neither gonna confirm nor deny these allegations.
Because I was like,
I plead the fifth.
Let me see what his bag look like. Okay, he's smooth. Okay.
Hey, Jsea be watching.
That's funny.
Hey, man, you got to know how to move in a room, man. That's all.
So how do you go about because you a friendly nigga?
Super friendly. I'm friendly with most people.
You are, but I'm just saying, let's just strictly women. How do you navigate your friendliness in a room when you know your strengths? So
you just don't. So like I'm in a relationship now, right? But I do know that I walk in,
let me finish it by saying when you know your strengths, when you know what your strengths can do to a woman. Got you.
That's when you don't use your strengths to. So, but it's difficult though because I'm not putting on nothing.
Exactly. We already pinpointed that it's just you.
Yeah, and I can talk. I am a conversationalist. So if I find somebody that I can talk to that has interesting conversation, or you know what I'm saying, like I'm just a naturally friendly person once we start talking. Because if we're gonna talk, then all right, let's have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, but that can get you into sticky situations when you're not trying to charm anybody.
Why were you
you're
even
not
talking
trying
to her that long.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I've been accused of being you too friendly.
Yeah.
Why you always gotta hug people? It's like that's just who I am, man.
What type of hugs are you giving though?
These be church hugs, bro. I'm on the side with it. They're very respectful. They're above the waist, like outside of the shoulder. I'm very intentional.
Damn, women can get you in trouble.
I'm extremely intentional with how I interact because I know that any misstep can cause smoke at the crib.
And then the one you wanted to pull, I heard you. I seen you over there talking. Like, damn.
Oh, if like in a single situation, So
I'm saying you are single, right?
No. I have a girlfriend.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
My bad.
But no, in a single scenario, like when you out and you just chilling and you may talk to a girl for an extended period of time, and then you may try to go talk to another woman. And she, who saw you walk in the room, saw you over there talking to homegirl for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You know, that's a long time in a social setting.
Yeah.
She may not want to talk to you after that. So how do you navigate that? Because that's the one you really wanted. She just got in the way. You're a nice person and you just talking.
You just talking and you're not. But you can navigate it. See, you got to work the room still. So like the one you really want, you may even see her when you walk through the door.
But you work in the room.
But you still work the room.
It's like the final boss.
But within the time for you working the room, you got to go interact with that boss. You got to keep it like buy a drink and walk away type shit.
Yeah.
So you're on her mind, in the back of her mind. She can go talk to whoever she know, whatever, then come back, give a little tidbit conversation, maybe throw a joke in there, walk away. Again, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. And then by the end of the night, get her one more drink. Boom,
John, you taking notes?
Boom, walk away. Again, hit her and her partner. If you got it like that, get her and partner a drink, whatever. So her partner won't hate on you later. You
gotta remove the hate.
Boom. You keep an eye on her. It may seem like her partner winding down. And, I'm about to call Uber. Now you go in. Boom. All right, man, what's going down, man? What you been doing? And then you just spend the rest of the night with her and see what happens. That's like in a nutshell.
Hey,
I've done that before.
That boy good.
Is that good or not? Put it in the comments, man.
Ladies, would that work on y'all? That's what I want y'all to put in the comments, man.
You got to buy that work on y'all. Walk away.
Walk away.
Walk away.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of niggas probably do that. A lot of niggas probably do that, but you know if you that nigga or not.
So I've heard women complain about that. Men feeling entitled to your time just because they bought you a drink. So you go the opposite route.
That's you're thinking.
Bought the drink. Nice to meet you. I'm out. I've done that before.
How is that entitled on the men part?
No. I'm saying women have complained about men doing the opposite of what you doing. Like, if I buy you a drink, now I'm about to stand over and hover over you.
Oh, yeah. Because don't nobody like that shit.
Exactly.
And if they do want that, you would be able to peep that while you're buying the drink.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Or if you peep it, you can make a decision.
Now you got the control.
Now you got the control. You make the decision. All right. She fuck with me. And then you can dictate the energy like, she on me hard. Like, you know. So boom, you go ahead and buy the drink and dip out, come back 15 minutes later, see what she talking about.
And see, this is all of what goes through my head when my daughter came home with that damn sign. Cause she about to start getting into.
Do you know if she like boys and stuff?
Yeah.
She got a boyfriend?
She likes him.
Damn.
That's her quote unquote. I don't like to use this phrase.
They went on a date or something?
Hell no.
Movies?
Fuck no.
Damn.
Ain't no dates.
Ain't no movie?
Y'all see each other at school and on the phone, and that's it.
Damn.
That's it. Y'all better, hey.
Man, where are these young?
I don't know. Bro, she hit me this summer, bro, because this has been brewing since earlier this year, or was it the summertime when I started hearing about this boy? Nah, because they don't stay in the neighborhood of the school. Okay. So yeah, she been talking about this little boy for a little minute. Nigga play football.
Oh, what is he?
Dang, he couldn't get you a hooper, man.
You saw the guy?
I've seen the little kid, handsome little kid, man.
Yeah,
handsome kid. I could see how you pulled. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, listen,
That's
tread
funny.
Lightly, young man, because I will be up at the school.
I remember I was
in the nick of time,
7th grade, and I remember my girlfriend at the time, her dad and the uncle was taking us to the movies. And the uncle was in the passenger seat. We in the back. And he asking me questions.
How old was it?
I was 13.
13. See, she 12, bro. And that's what she asked me. She was like,
"Can we questions and shit?
Can we go to the movies and stuff this summer?" And I was like, "No." Absolutely the fuck
And in
not.
my 13-year-old head, I'm like, nigga, fuck you. Like, he's asking me, like, trying to do the whole, intimidating thing. I'm
yeah.
like, you don't intimidate me, nigga. Fuck you. I'm about to fuck you.
You about to get a nigga shot, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, man.
Hell.
I feel
Oh, man. I'm not ready, dog.
Yeah, I feel
not ready. I'm not ready for... Because I'm looking at the landscape of things, man.
But why aren't you ready?
Because...
all the shit you done did out in these streets to these daughters.
That's what I'm not ready to deal with. The disappointment. Because I know I am the villain.
You can do
I'm the villain in at least 3 stories.
What you mean?
Like, I'm the villain in somebody's story, in relationship wise. I'm the villain in at least
I'm a villain to probably every
at least 3. Because I've never really been
in a relationship.
In relationships like that. Like, prior to me getting married, I had maybe been in 2 serious relationships.
Yeah.
It was one in college. No, both were in college. Yeah. And other than that, it was,
I was in one in high school.
Yeah, see, it wasn't none of that in high school.
So
it wasn't no high school love.
College was nothing but thrashing. Straight up. And then my junior year, I got with my wife now.
Okay.
And been rocking ever since.
Word.
Other than that.
Yeah. It was about junior year. Junior and senior year, I had a girlfriend.
I just didn't. I don't even know why I didn't. I had a serious relationship in high school, and then from there, I was so focused on, like, at the time I was trying to fucking live the hoop dream, trying to get in school and play football, basketball, whatever. Focusing on that shit. I was still doing my thing, but I ain't had a desire to, like, key in on one girl at all.
Yeah. That was most of college. That was most of college.
Yeah, so until,
But yeah.
missile shot me out the sky.
But then just the way shit is, like, our kids are growing into that. So my sons are 9. They got like 2, I give them like another year, a year and a half before they start talking about girls. My daughter, it's been brewing. Girls just move faster.
Of course,
they just develop faster.
They watching
and
the princess and
exactly. So they have a concept of man-woman relationships just from, like you say, watching movies, TV shows, playing with dolls,
playing with dinosaurs and shit.
Exactly.
Like we don't care about pussy yet.
We don't give a fuck about you hoes until my 7th grade.
Damn, that's crazy.
Nah, but for real, that's how it's designed.
Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah, for her to
looking at cars and shit, playing Hot Wheels,
and I could see it in her face. She really liked this dude, and I just know from just living life.
Yeah.
This is not the nigga, yo. Like, this is for right now. The puppy love shit. I ain't with it.
You got it.
I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it.
Damn, but do you so you never hear about letting a woman bump her head? Or like letting your daughter bump her head? You protect them at all costs.
I think it's going to come to a point. I think it's going to come to a point where I am going to have to let her bump her head. And then that's going to...
I mean, that's...
Because it comes with letting them bump her head. Comes with
letting them.
Comes with advice prior to. Because I'm telling you what this move is. I used to do this. He's doing something I seen my partner do. This one is such and such and such and such. I'm telling you what the game is. I'm telling you what the play is, and you still do it.
Yeah. But to me, that's the best
way. Bump your head.
Man.
Because I gave you the game.
Right.
It's going to take you to experience it before you really take heed to what I'm saying.
Right.
Then you could come back.
The girls that was on lockdown back in the Gap, like when they dads knew that something whatever happened, like she got caught, it's something minor, kissing the boy, whatever it is. And
now you on
lockdown. You ain't going outside. Man, them was the worst women, bro. Because that when you say that about talking to your daughter, like I think that's the best way.
Yeah.
You just got to give her game and let her make decisions because you not gonna be there.
I'm not gonna be there when none of this happens.
Exactly. So it's just like all the dads me growing up, all the dads that just lock their daughters up.
Can't do it. They're going to find a way to do whatever you trying to do. And the way technology is so many ways they can.
But I'm talking about back in the Gap. They got the technology now.
Now you got the technology to pull some shit off. But I have been, as my children have gotten older and are starting to experience like real life human experience, not just kiddie shit, like falling out with your friends. This is mainly with my oldest daughter. Falling out with your friends, dealing with multiple friend groups who aren't necessarily friends with each other. Like these are some things, like staying out of mess. She's gotten into church on her own. You know what I'm saying? So just helping her navigate those things. So I'm getting a crash course with my oldest right now. And my stance on everything is help them navigate it.
Yeah.
Don't try to dictate it. Don't try to force things too much. Sometimes you got to put your foot down and be daddy and, tell them this is what it is and this is how it's going to be. But for the most part, especially with this boy situation, in my mind, I'm prepared to just help her navigate it and kind of help her to understand how guys think.
Yeah. In your household with your kids, do you see, or because you've raised your kids through the social media area, or the social media build. So do you see characteristics of what they learn online or what they was brought up looking at online in their like real character? Since you raised a group of kids.
My youngest daughter thinks she's on a YouTube channel at all times. Like she will walk around with her iPad, set it up, and just push record. And she'll dance in front of it. She'll talk in front of it.
And upload it?
She won't upload it, but in her head, she's presenting to a YouTube audience. Right. So, hey guys, thanks for coming to my channel. See you next time. Funny. And low key, I want to put some of this shit out. But you just see like the things that they're into are different from the things that I was into in the way that they consume it. So like my boys, it's hard to get them to watch a whole NBA game, but they'll watch highlights all day long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just now starting to get to the point where they will actually have the patience to sit down and watch a game.
But see, that's what.
But now it's because they're playing now,
right?
And now they want to know like the little intricate parts of the game to a certain degree,
right?
They'll still sit there and watch YouTube clips like all day long.
That's interesting
and they'll go back and watch the guys I grew up watching. They'll watch Kobe, they'll watch Iverson, they'll watch Vince Carter dunk the ball. Thing.
You know
what I'm saying?
They can consume that because for a spell of time, rappers and ball players didn't recognize history. Like they didn't care about what came before. It was a long time when that was a thing. Yeah. Now with these clips and like you seeing shit on the algorithms on Instagram and shit, they looking at Iverson, they looking at the T-Mac, what he was doing. Like they seeing
and
all
now
that
you
shit.
Comparing the Kyries to the Iversons and who had the better handle and all of that. Yeah.
But on the flip side, they have so much of the highlight reels and the clips and on Instagram and growing up on it that they can't sit down and be productive on one thing.
The way that my children's attention span ain't shit, like it frustrates me because I'm like, dog, we just told you to start on this and you did one and then now you're
but that's
distracted by something else.
Child too.
True, but I think the rate in which they can't hold their attention is a lot higher. And this is just from me being in the classroom, like. The way that children don't turn in homework, the way that they don't study, the way that they don't listen in class. Yeah. I used to answer the same questions like 4 and 5 times within 5 minutes of each other because this person wasn't paying attention when I answered it, when I taught it. And now I answered your question, but this person wasn't paying attention both times. And now they asking me the same question. The attention span is shit. But it's what they consume all day long is 30-second clips, a minute 30 at the longest. Even the music.
Yeah, it's over with.
If it's longer than 3 minutes, they not listening.
It's over with.
Yeah. That's why the clubs sound the way that they do. You don't get a verse, a hook, and you get the best part of the song, maybe the chorus, and then we go on to the next song.
Right.
Think about your club experience.
I mean, I ain't been in the club in a minute, but you do that shit?
I do once it starts getting later in the night and it's getting in its high pace.
Right.
I start doing it then. Right. Yeah. When you close as a DJ,
because you got to cram everybody's hit, or you got to
not even that. You just it's high energy at that point.
I got you.
And there's a direct connection to energy, the energy of a song, because even a song can be like fast beat but have low energy. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like March Madness, for example.
Right.
It's slow. I think it's like 60 BPMs, but the energy is so high just on how the song was made.
That makes sense.
Same thing, a Rod Wave song in that same BPM, low energy, sad.
Rags to riches.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even though everybody's singing this song, it's low energy. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So like around that time, you trying to play all of the high energy and then the popular songs, and you trying to keep the cash register ringing, you trying to keep drinks flowing. That's the whole connection with, and this is why I'm so cool with bartenders when I'm working in spots, because where I may miss, because I'm seeing the whole room, so I see this pocket over here of people dancing, and I may be focusing on them because they're the only ones that's reacting. Or this group over here is singing these R&B songs that I'm playing, but my bartender is hearing everybody around the bar like, man, I want to turn up, da-da-da-da-da. So one bartender who I have a really good relationship with in that aspect is my homegirl, Jsea. She used to work with me at Faces, and now she works with me over at Tipsy Lounge. And she'll always, like, at some point during the night, she'll look up there and be like, hey, take us up a little bit. And then that's my cue. Like, all right, they ready now. That's what I'm saying? A lot of DJs get offended when bartenders do that, but that's I just use them as a part of reading the room. Right. I don't take offense to it.
That's good, yeah. How can that turn into money or like a tip? Or like, how can y'all work together like in other aspects?
I don't work with bottle girls, but
like how can
I see the opportunity of a bottle girl and a DJ having a good relationship, in the sense of, I know I'm about to bring this bottle out for this table and they tipping big because it's such and such celebrity, or they want to hear this song and they tipping me to come request the song from you. Right. That's the opportunity right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a little bit. You throw this song on, we all good.
Right.
And now we just keep that relationship because now I'm keeping your pockets fed and you throwing me a little extra bread, and all I'm doing is pushing play on the song they want to hear.
Yeah, but you still going out of your way to
I'm
your
going
set.
out of my way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people have sets that they already have in their mind. Some people are going off the energy of the room, and that song may not fit where I'm at right now. Right. But if you throw me a little bread, shit, I'm going to put it on for you.
You're good enough to get the energy right back.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Man, I was gonna say one more.
I don't know what the fuck we gonna title this shit.
Shit, Jsea.
Fireside Chats with Silk and Jsea, or Jsea and
You said
Silk.
Fireside Chats?
Fireside Chat.
Fireside Chats.
That's from FDR. He used to do Fireside Chats during World War II.
What? Damn. Hey, I like history too. Bit. No, I like history too, but I didn't know that. That was good. Yeah. I watched Oppenheimer.
I think it was him
4 times.
I think it was FDR.
Yeah, if it was World War II,
it was FDR that did the Fireside Chats, and he would like update the country on what's going on. And
right. And he motherfuckers wasn't he paralyzed? Right.
Woodrow Wilson had polio.
No.
FDR was in a wheelchair, I believe.
Yes. Because they had to redo the Oval Desk for him.
That was for him. Yes.
I know a little bit of history. I would have been a
man,
history
the more you
didn't
know.
like fitness so much. Huh? See?
Yeah, come on, Stats.
Come on, baby. You know what I'm saying? Man, I was going to say something else, man. I fucking forgot.
We was talking about DJing.
We was talking about DJing,
and
but
relationship
I was
with
coming off of something I was going to say. Shit. I think that's a wrap then.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Episode 1.
What's that tattoo
of whatever
on
the
your
fuck this
finger?
is. This is a tat I got.
With your sweetheart?
No, when I got married.
Damn.
Yeah, it was 1 year in.
Damn.
And we went to Dago's and got tatted.
Oh, right there.
And yeah, now we're here.
Saying something.
Divorced and tatted.
How long y'all was married?
10, officially 10 years.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. We made it a good little way, man. It just,
It sucks, man.
people grow. We got together when I was fresh out of college. She was finishing college. And, we just grew into different people. It happens.
Damn.
Long story, less long.
It's sad, man.
But now I just keep it because people ask me, you gonna cover it up? You gonna cover it? I'm like,
For what?
Nah. I just use it as like a reminder.
Yeah, it's your life.
What to do, what not to do.
Damn, you ain't gonna get married again?
Yeah, I'm definitely not against marriage. Like I like the thought of, having that one person and, somebody that understands you, has your back, you can go to.
At the end of the day, it's just
all of this
better
shit
that
is
way.
all of this shit out here, and we are in Houston, Texas, so we are at the mecca of bullshit.
Real talk.
All of this is a facade. I'm outside every weekend, and I see the niggas who, had a wife at home, but they be where I be at playing around. You know what I'm saying? So I see it. I see women doing the same thing. This is known, but we at the mecca of that. So it's difficult to navigate, but
just at the end of the day,
it's easy at the same time.
You want somebody
especially when you see it all the time.
You want somebody that's just gonna have your back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that know you, that's gonna have your best interests at heart, bro. Like at the end of the day.
Sometimes that knowing you shit get on your nerves though.
No,
like, why you know me so good?
Bro, the shit is gonna be annoying. Like you're dealing with another. If you was with somebody for the rest of your, like you and that person are gonna have
like the back of their hand.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be at each other's neck, but at the end of the day, y'all got each other back, bro.
Straight
and
up.
Everybody, we all young and vibrant now. Like shit, we gon' Lord willing. You want somebody by your side when we older. You know what I'm saying?
Old, ugly nigga with green eyes
Real
at
talk.
some point.
Real talk. I have to keep telling them, I can't wait till I start receding. I'm going to bald, and you going to have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? I like old age. But, oh, man, that's a wrap, cuz. You can find us at The Poor Horseman. At The Poor Horseman. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on TikTok. What else we on?
Wherever you consume podcasts.
Whatever it is. Yeah, just follow us.
There.
The Poor Horseman. Shout out to Silk, the new edition. We'll see y'all on Monday. Peace out.